Hello all, and welcome to tonight's beer review. Instead of doing two beer reviews tonight, I decided to go and spread all three beer reviews out over 3 weeks, because why rush? What's the rush? There's more than enough good beer out there, and it's better to take one's time. So, weather outside is frightful, for Hawaii that is. It's blustery and rainy, typical Hawaii winter weather, which means it's perfect time to go and drink a light and refreshing summer beer. So, this is from Kona Brewing. This is the Big Wave Golden Ale. And I realized that it's not really a I view local beers as not really a local beer. The bottled beer is brewed in California and shipped all the way to Hawaii, economies of scale and whatnot. If you want it brewed in Hawaii, you've got to go to the brew pub locations and you can have it there. That said, I've had it at the brew pub, and there really isn't much difference in between the taste of the bottled version and the draft versions. I haven't reviewed this, despite the fact that when it comes to beers that are widely available here in Hawaii, in places where you don't usually find craft beers, this is one of them. I suppose most people would not call this craft because it is now fully owned by Diageo, which bought out Anheuser-Busch, which bought out Craft Beer Alliance. Yeah. Consolidation and conglomeration all around. Pretty soon we're all going to be owning things by Disney Amazon. It's a joke, not too much. Well, maybe it's a little bit of social commentary, but try not to make too much of it. So anyways, let's go read the label, shall we? Our sun-drenched Big Wave Golden Ale is a smooth brew, inspired by what makes Hawaii great. Catch a wave. Okay, and I read it backwards, but the other one just talks about beaches and whatnot, okay? It's not the best verbiage. It's not the best bottle verbiage. This is 4.4 ABV, nicely sessionable. In fact, pretty much a very dictionary definition of sessionable. And, well, let's just get to this, shall we? I'm going to be pouring it into a regular pint glass here. I'm going to be giving this a vigorous pour because I love the smell it gives off. So, nice clear golden yellow. Light carbonation, as you can see here, with a thick to frothy white head that is quickly receding. That is redolent of tropical and citrus fruit with a nice biscuity to bready malt base underneath. Just a nice balance of hops to malt smell there. Smells very inviting. Drink it, light and refreshing on the palate. Slight hop bitterness as a top note, with an underlying fruity note that lasts into the finish. Actually, fruitier aspects of the hopping outlast the bittering aspects. Fruitiness doesn't have any strong dimensionality to it. It just kind of tastes vaguely of fruit, be it citrus or tropical. Front is where the bitterness is concentrated, and I say that very lightly. It's perfect bitterness for a golden ale. Hella refreshing, hella chuggable. Nothing too complex here, but you shouldn't be expecting massive complexity out of a golden ale. You should be expecting something drinkable that you want to drink that has flavor. And this is pretty much the essence of the session beer, something that is drinkable, refreshing, and has flavor. I would much prefer something like this to be the kind of bog standard instead of light American adjunct lagers. Subtle breadiness to the malts. If I forgot to mention it, you can really drink this too. You can see I'm just kind of like pounding it almost right now. I had curry for dinner, so you know I got a little bit of a thirst going. Yeah. So what else is there to say about this beer? It's not the best golden ale I've ever had. Sadly, I haven't had too many golden ales because, as many people well know, some of the more traditional session styles are the most endangered ones because people tend to gravitate towards high ABV beers. This, you could buy a sixer, go to the beach, pound the entire sixer over 3 to 4 hours, and go home and have no problem getting up early for work the next morning. Well, maybe just a little bit of a problem if you're the kind of person who, you know, has gastric problems from drinking a lot of beer. But that's another kettle of fish entirely. But, yeah. Oh, and since I mentioned it, one of the first few beers I ever reviewed, Twilight Golden Ale, was, again, my favorite Golden Ale. And that one had a lot of flavor to it. That was by Deschutes, by the way. So this one, perfectly serviceable, perfectly available if you're in Hawaii. I would definitely get it over the Longboard Lager, which is kind of a meh, you know, American-style lager. This has got flavor to it. And while it's not amazing, it gets a job done for what it's supposed to do. That's your beer review for tonight, folks. Cheers.